Hey, all you entrepreneurs and visionaries out there, if you're trying to make a real impact, and let's be honest, get your business funded, then you've landed in the perfect spot. We're going to break down exactly what it takes to create a business plan that doesn't just sit on a desk, but actually gets you results.
This is the big one, right? You've got the amazing idea, you've got the passion, but what's next? That path forward, all those little decisions that are supposed to lead to success, it can feel like you're totally lost in a maze. So where on earth do you even start?
You know, for so many brilliant founders, the hardest part isn't even the product. It's getting noticed. It's cutting through all that noise and convincing investors that what you have isn't just some pipe dream, it's a real, viable, and profitable business.
And look, here's the tough reality. You could have the next big thing, a truly game-changing idea. But without a plan that's clear, solid, and persuasive, that door to funding, it slams shut before you even get a chance to knock. The stakes are just incredibly high.
So the takeaway here is pretty simple. Your great idea, your better mousetrap, that's just the ticket to the game. It's not the win. Investors, they need to see that you get it, that you understand the market, who your customer is, and how you're actually going to make money. And that right there is where a killer business plan makes all the difference.
So the big question is, how do you build that plan? How do you take your awesome idea and shape it into something an investor just can't say no to? Well, that's exactly what we're talking about. This is your blueprint, your step-by-step guide to creating a document that absolutely commands attention.
And just look at this. A really thought-out business plan, it's so much more than just a bunch of paperwork. Think of it as the key that unlocks the door to investors. It's your strategic roadmap, sure, but it's also your most powerful weapon for getting your vision across.
Okay, so what's the end game here? We're talking about real, tangible results. By the time we're done, you are going to have a winning business plan that gets you that funding. You'll have a clear branding strategy to make sure you stand out, and you'll have the core skills to launch your whole venture with absolute confidence.
All right, let's dive into how we actually get you there. We'll start with day one. Think of this day as building your entrepreneur's toolkit from scratch, piece by powerful piece.
Okay, so take a look at the morning schedule. The very first thing we do, burn the business plan. I know, it sounds totally backward, right? But trust me, it is the most important first step you can take.
The reason we do that is we've got to start by tearing down all the bad habits and myths. You know, like that classic mistake of writing a 100-page novel that no investor on the planet has time to read. We get rid of all that junk first so we can build a new plan on a foundation that's actually solid, strategic, and built to get a yes.
Then, that afternoon, we get into something absolutely crucial, market analysis. I mean, think about it. If you don't know exactly who your customer is, what makes them tick, and how to find them, even the most brilliant product is just going to sit on the shelf.
Now, this whole market analysis thing can feel super overwhelming, so we break it all down into 7 manageable steps. We start with research, then we analyze all that data to find the real opportunities. From there, we build your strategy. The rest of the steps, sizing, segmenting, targeting, and positioning, it's all about zeroing in on your perfect spot in the market. So your strategy isn't based on guesswork, it's built on cold, hard facts.
And to wrap up day one, we nailed down what makes you special. This is where you'll figure out your unique competitive advantage and build a brand that truly stands out from the crowd.
All right, let's talk day 2. We've built a plan, right? Now we shift gears. It's all about getting you ready to actually launch your journey. And that means having the financial smarts and the mental toughness to really make it.
First things first, the money, the numbers. Yeah, financial projections can be tricky. It's kind of part art, part science. But we'll teach you exactly how to build financial forecasts for the short and medium term that are not only realistic and defensible, but, and this is the key, really attractive to investors.
But hey, being an entrepreneur isn't just about spreadsheets and plans, is it? It's so much about your mindset. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we really dig into that, helping you figure out your why, your core motivation, and building that mental resilience you're going to need for the long haul.
And that brings us to one last super important session. We call it Surviving the Entrepreneur's Curse. You know what I'm talking about? Those common traps like falling so in love with your first idea that you can't see when it's time to change. We'll show you how to dodge those bullets by always innovating and being creative, so your business doesn't just launch, it actually lasts. So you go through these 2 intense days. What happens? What's the result? Honestly, the transformation is huge. You walk in with an idea, but you walk out as an impactful entrepreneur who's ready to make those tough decisions with total confidence.
So let's just recap what this really gives you. You're going to have a business plan that actually opens doors with investors. You'll have a branding strategy that carves out your unique spot in the market. And you'll leave with the whole shebang, the practical skills and the tough mindset you need to actually succeed.
So really there's only one question left, and it's the one that could define your entire future. Are you ready to stop wishing and actually start doing? Ready to build the plan that makes your vision a reality? Are you ready to pitch,